Alrighty, I am coffeed in and ready to look at some maps. I hope you're the same. I don't know. It's entirely possible you totally don't need coffee wherever you are. Or you're watching it on YouTube after the fact. In fact, more likely than not, you're probably not drinking coffee. I'm probably digressing a little bit. How about we just get started? Sounds good to me. Alrighty, starting off with Cockroach City, which is where we left last time, because I did not have the specialists installed. I have since rectified this. I still need to copy it over, because I'm prepared like that. So apparently I haven't done any of this either. It's too early. It's the same time I've done this every week, but it's still too early. Don't ask me how that works. I haven't launched this. It no doubt has menu music, which is going to be far too loud. Because that's how they do things. Apologies. Okay, never mind. It didn't have music that was too loud, but it'll probably happen anyway. Alright. The one with the Well, that's a problem. Have a... Okay, hopefully that was what it was, and I'm not just making the same mistake twice. And hopefully that's all it needs. Oh no. Hang on. Let's potentially save myself a lot of time. There's always one, or two, or a couple, or several. Xeno, Half-Life, Liquids, Spray Paint, Decals, Specialist, Harbor. Okay, that's the last one. Good. I mean, it's not good if it actually uses them, but that is not my fault. Alright. Odds of us seeing nothing? 30%. Solid 30. I'd say 35. Okay, dark, whatever's happening. Is there a flashlight? This is important. I'm not seeing a flashlight button. Unless it's an item. Kung Fu will not light the place. Okay, some of these chases were used. So we're both right. Also, no, none of this. Thank you. I know I'm the outlier there, but still. This mouse sensitivity is too high. Jesus. That's a bit better. I mean, we can just imagine what it was like, right? It's loud. Weird how shocking. This is too dark. Oh, I couldn't find a flashlight button, so I'm assuming there isn't one. Therefore this map is too dark. Because you can't see anything. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do about the rest of this, looking like this. Hello Irby, incidentally. Sorry, I'm distracted. Trying to figure out what this map looks like. Do appreciate just busting through the windows. Then I also can't determine what is just the specialists and what is this map. That did damage for a distance. Is this team based or deathmatch based or? I guess it doesn't matter. Why is only one of those open? It seems like a bad idea. Throwing knives. Anyway, that seems to be that map. Main complaint down here was lots of about the lighting, so I'm not that surprised. That was worth downloading the specialist for. Knife Arena, the towers. I just love the idea of the towers so much. I assume that's another map or something. So much that I kept making newer versions of it. This should be the last version I make of it, but I can't make any guarantees. Guarantees? Anyway, this is finally a style of play that suits the map. I've tested it and it works perfectly as a knife arena. Oh, I couldn't get the green flash to work every round and I still have you spawn with sounds and Neolanthe telling everyone to die at the start of every round. It's very cool, try and rate it. Recommended gravity level 350. Read me. Irrelevant. Guess it's not really a readme in that case, but you know, might as well be. Okay, the towers. Go on, let's why not? Yeah, that's what he said. 350. Author recommendation. So I'm not familiar with the towers. I don't know what in this map is a la that, whatever that is. Oh. I'm so relaxed. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot to this map though. No, I can't make that. Does anything happen if I manage to get up onto there? Can I get up onto there? With my slow gravity? Probably not. Just think how much better this map could be if it had any texturing. Or say more than 1, 2, 3, let's say 4, 5, 6, 6 textures. I assume these things are textured the same underneath. Let's say 6 textures. Oh yeah, 7 for the ladders. Oh, 8 for a different kind of ladder. Getting into technicalities, I could have gone with 2. Okay, a glass maze by Kuzi. Hey everybody, this is my first actual map that I've tried to make. However, I'm running into a few problems. It is indeed a problem map. First, it does not always strip weapons from players in spawn. In fact, it rarely strips the object. Another one was that at times it'd kill people right as they spawn. Isn't that spawns being in the walls or something? I guess I don't know. Didn't do that much Counter-Strike mapping. But anyway, glass maze sounds promising, so... Oh, facing a wall. I assume that is just bad design and that's not like a thing that Knife Arena maps do or something like that. Oh. Oh. Ah, the maze got me. This isn't... This isn't the best maze I've ever seen. I mean, one of these has to break, right? And then every one of these will break. So I do like that the bullet goes through multiple layers of breakable things. And yeah, it only breaks the first thing. Bit of a flaw in however they process this, I guess. And I'm now obligated to break every bit of glass, so... It's not much of a maze, is it? Especially since once you get to the middle the first time, you then know exactly how to get there. And there doesn't seem to be any other way to get to other people, or get guns. So... there you go, I finished the map. Okay, I guess you could get to other people there. Was it worth it? Sure. All guns not compilate. I assume he was going to say compilation. Oh. Never mind. We'll never know what his issue was. Incidentally, I am the first Lul. You got lots of help with that problem map. Maze? Why is this the second maze we've done in 2 maps? In 3 maps, rather. Or is this the 4th map? I'm sorry, the second maze in 4 maps. That's still not a good ratio. Why is it... Why would it do that? Weird, there's already a map called Maze. 2. I mean, the conflicts of naming says more about the people making these maps than anything else. Maybe don't just call it Maze, because someone might have called a map Maze before. And then I don't know the best way to get around that. Because, you know, I call that damn map hydroelectric. There could be a hydroelectric already in existence. How would I know? Must I browse every map in existence to find whether I can name a map a certain thing? Why do you spawn above the maze? Where did the terrorists spawn? Hang on. Wait, no, I was a terrorist. Where did the counter-terrorists spawn? No. So wait, one or possibly a couple of people spawn above the maze where you can just jump around and shoot people? Why is that discoloured? Why is this a room? Why is there a battery? Is this a Counter-Strike map? It's not. Why did I put it in Counter-Strike? I'm making lots of good decisions. Pardon me. Do I think it's going to be much better in Half-Life? No, but you never know. At least it'll be easier to find. Alright. This is already better. Marginally. This isn't the kind of power you should give someone. Let's see. Health kit. Grenade. Already found a gorse, which would be that. And rocket launcher. There's a revolver, shotgun, might be a little powerful in these quarters. There's a crossbow, which I can only assume is almost completely useless. It's a very small maze more than anything else. BG Lake. Hi, this is a map for the battlegrounds. And the map is totally fine, except the sky has to be a little small, but that's not a problem. Etc. This one was hosted externally. So that's like the third map we've seen in the entire vault so far for the battlegrounds. And it's not here. So we'll see if that gets picked up on the redo. DE, Rizzle Razzle, BP Rizzle Razzle, Close Combat. I don't know how you pronounce that. Hello Dom. This is my first map, and I am feel like it's ready to face the real world. Map dedicated to my clan, who cares? If you think you have a good suggestion to the map, feel free to write them down, but I cannot promise I will take them all into... I can only assume he misspelled that like that on purpose. I guess I don't know. But for my sanity's sake, let's say he did it on purpose. Clear match. Close combat. Wasn't anything else, was there? No. Alright. Little box fort. Armors and grenades and something pushable. It's a worrying thought. Yeah. I I already played some maps for it, and that seems to be what it is. I'd certainly never heard of it before I'd seen those maps though. So I assume it was not particularly uptaken. We'll come back to the button. Well, it seems like a stalwart of great level design, if nothing else. Picture should do something. Oh, another button. Weird. Wouldn't have expected that. Wouldn't have expected that either. Why would you do that? I don't know. Counter-Strike. Well, at least the explosives explode. Why are these pushable? These should not be making this noise. Is there any way to open these from this side? Say no. This I assume is a lift. I may assume wrong. That for the lift? What's this button do? Oh. I hope these aren't all breakable. I feel like there was more boxes here before. Maybe I'm wrong. But the hell is this? Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, that badly textured cylinder was a ladder, of course. Okay, some of them are breakable, but with no discernible indication that they are. Same for these, I guess. Well, I don't want to play it. Halo Cafeteria. This is a map I use to test info node placement and enemy AI. Wondering if anyone would be interested in polishing up the AI. Well, whatever. Half-Life, Half-Life. Halo Cafeteria. I assume. Oh. Well, if it was, wouldn't have been multiplayer anyway. Did not provide the WAD. What was it? Abolished? I'm gonna play it safe and assume that there could be more than one, just because it's quicker that way. Half-Life, Xeno, Liquids, Decals, TFC, I'm pretty sure I put that in there at some point. Yes. Abolished. Whatever abolished is. bodes well. Sorry, I wasted all my grenades. Wait there. Yeah, I will win, I guess. Now I can look at the map. Seems well detailed. And there's a lot of point to it. Fair enough. I want it to be Halo form of AI. Fair enough. Develop something too much. My first real attempt of making a bigger map than a simple box, but I've eknutred. I don't know what language that is. Some problems. In a nutshell, I wanted to build the apartment complex where I live, preferably very lifelike and detailed. As that wasn't possible, let's not dwell on that too much. I tuned it down as much as possible, and I don't know how to tune it down anymore, because if I do, it wouldn't be very lifelike anymore. Is there a way around this? Are there ways to achieve the same building without making the map much too complex? It's kind of a very vague question, really. Let's take a look. Nope, don't mind that. Nope, don't mind all that either. Where am I looking? This one. These are Counter-Strike textures. I could fix that, but never mind. And this seems fairly detailed, but how much of it are you ever going to look at? Ever. On account of, you know. Guessing there isn't actually an inside to this. Sure doesn't seem like it. I guess there is a fair bit of detail in this though. Again though, how much of this are you realistically going to see or want to see? If it's all the same thing. As apartments tend to be. D City Bridge. Remake of Fight Yard Bridge. Wait, was this... Okay, no, never mind. He did make, you know, such classics as Supermax Prison. Remake of Fight Yard Bridge, however this one is much more detailed. At one bomb sites near CT spawn. Action is as fast as Fight Yard, but with a buy zone and a secondary objective, bomb. Primary objective is to kill all of the bastards. This link didn't work again, now think about it. So, we don't get to kill all of the bastards. Duality by Spikers, which he uploaded a lot of maps that didn't have working links if I recall. Yes. And this one is no different. And then there's a big chain of these maps by some fellow who, yeah, none of these worked. DSR Jungle, Tundra, Intercourse, Sketchin. I think there's more later, could be wrong. Zombie Eating by G-Kid. It's a simple map that to help people that can't get the zombies to eat bodies. Everyone has that problem. Isn't well decorated, done in about 3 minutes. Quick example map. Hmm. 2016. This map is so 2 years ago, as they say. Alright, I guess in fact this is a dead scientist and there's a scripted sequence where the zombie walks up and then starts an animation to eat. Correct. Oh, it's not the close button. A maze! This is the third maze map we've had. My first map! It's a labyrinth! A maze, hence the name a maze. Funny, get it? 2 towers on opposing sides. One tower is open in construction like the machine gun turret overwatching a maze. That sounds good. The other is a bunker like and made for sniping. That also sounds good. Underneath the maze is a dark lighted playground basement with a laser turret, which fires with... yada 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 yada. And the rest isn't necessarily worth reading. No, wait, it's multiplayer. It should be nice near the start. Thank you, the letter A. Okay, we have started in the maze. And the first thing we find are the bees. Must be a sign. Alright, oh, I have to crouch to get up this thing, because it's well designed. Why is this ladder missing a chunk? Was this the machine gun or the sniping? It's the machine gun. I guess there's plenty of cover. And there's no cover for me. So maybe it's not completely terribly balanced. Where's the long jump? Can I see that from up here? Yep, fucked up. Sure, mines could be good. Even if everyone hears them being placed. I did. Oh, maze. These definitely make for the most interesting gameplay and the best looking at in this setting. So everyone wants to see me wander around aimlessly in this excuse for good design. I wonder how you... That's the stairs. Well, it's nice to know there's a way down there, up here. Maybe I can just... Oh, I don't know if this is the intended way to do it, but it works. This may have been a mistake. This was in fact a mistake. Please protect me! Where's the Gorse gun? Let's look underground. Let's not pick up the Snox again. Well, this must be the laser gun. It's not really a laser, is it? I mean, surely the definition of laser is that it's focused. This is extremely not. That's all I need. This isn't. In fact, I already have one somewhere. Huh. Wait. Oh. Okay, never mind. He said it was green goo, but this is clearly just water with a green light. Whatever. How does one... I suppose. It's easy enough. There we go. There's also that up there, but it just doesn't look like there's anything more than we can already see. This may not be as well designed. Wait. Where the hell did I come in before? Apparently you could have gone up here this whole time. That is in fact the intended way to get out. Yeah, giving this in an elevator position like this is always a good idea. Okay, you can't get out. Oh well. Yet another maze map. Easy, low poly, and good looking. That's what they call me. Simple way of making low poly cliff faces for outdoor areas. Great if your R speeds are getting very high. Alright, so that is a block. That is several blocks, which is less than necessary. These are some slightly extruded blocks. These are some slightly extruded blocks that curve upwards. These are some slightly extruded blocks that continue curving upwards. I mean, if you're in desperate need of low polys, yes, it's not wrong. It's not a terrible way of doing it. Guidance. This link didn't work. I remember already. Guidance was my entry for the glass combo. You see, it's heavily actually. Now I think about it. Maybe it's available through here. No, never mind. Guns feature some nice effects from a glass dolphin structure to light beams and fire. Whatever. My first map by Paul. Not even a screenshot. Must be a banger. Let's assume Half-Life. Weird, there's already a map called My First Map. But this one has underscores. Half-Life, My First Map. Facing a bit of glass with the AAA texture.
Welcome to the HEV Mark
And
IV
missing textures.
protective system
Even better.
for use in
And a giant wall of explosive crates.
conditions.
And not explosive crates.
Impact reactive armor.
They learn from the masters.
Atmospheric contaminant sensors.
Very. I mean, this raises lots of questions. Bunch of textures not aligned. About 4 times the size it should be. And doesn't actually do anything.
Munition level monitoring activated. Communications interface.
Not even a weapon to attack anything with. Let's see if things are breakable. Never mind. That map crashes real easy. Let's use something that doesn't generate light. Never mind. That's just not gonna... Fair enough. Yep, you're quite right. The map was the most breakable thing in that map. Glass contest entry. So to upload it since nobody can steal the map now. What? This map was my entry to the glass contest. And the link didn't work. Boop. At least I don't think it did. Smoke fires particle. Here are just some new Aurora particle fires for Spirit. Also BSP example. Fair enough. Spill it. I guess just copy this in. Test part 1 is the map I'll be looking for. Wait, test part 1? Yes, test part 1. Come on now. I believe someone said that Aurora was the Spirit's particle system, which would make sense.
Hey, Gordon.
Doesn't look too bad for old gold source. Even if Spirit is gold source plus, basically. Just button. Oh, it stopped everything. Let's leave everything going. Yes. Well, it would certainly seem so, given all the particle stuff going on. I don't think there's anything else happening. I'm not sure why this guy's here.
Okay, we might live longer if we work together.
But, yeah. Particles. Camera moving off path. Fixed. Please help me finding the cause for the strange behavior of the camera. It doesn't follow its path and it moves way too slow. Fair enough. Cam test. Alright, sprites. Yeah, look at that B cube. This camera is still moving pretty slow despite what he said. Oh, he just intended it to dwell. The These suspended doors. Spooky. I don't know if I want to stick around this test for much longer. Is that a glass sprite? No. No, it can't be. No, I suppose it could be. But I don't think it is. No. Right. He said it was fixed, but that is in fact not the fixed version. He just said it was fixed. Anyway. That would be why it was moving so slow. It wasn't supposed to. Cartoon by Haboy. Okay, it's like this. I'm so crap at trains and I need to see how it's done, so can you fix this train prob so I may learn it? Thanks. Cartoon map everything.wad. Oh, go on. Just for you. But I'm deleting it afterwards. Alright, these will be path tracks and sparks, just because there's always electrical rails and they always spark. It's just a given. This is a black abyss, which is fighting on the Z-plane. Is it glow? Nope, another end for spark. And windows do nothing. Fair enough. I'm getting rid of everything. I made a bunch of glass window molds called Wicked Windows. Current effect. Yeah, I can see that working. As long as you get the size right. Underground. Funk train stops at a certain point, then after 2 seconds it jumps to next path corner. String of RMFs. Okay. What's this supposed to look like? Skull Tractor. Wolflawson 06. Multi-manager. Bomb stuff. It's not going to be easy to pass any kind of information from that. 2 Fort Wannabe. Here's my first map, I hope you guys like it. Update, I fixed the wall in the T-base. Was that the only problem? Other than the fact that it's called 2 Fort Wannabe? And the implications thereof? At least it'll be easy to find. I'm a terrorist. Tell I'm a terrorist. There's an explosion scorch mark, and someone wrote "You die" on the wall. Oh, and there's a crack in the floor. Those aren't breakable, they just aren't there. We'll get there. You can get through there, but you shouldn't. Let's go ahead and assume that this is symmetrical, as you'd expect given the name. And also, like the name, yes, you can go through the water. At least you can go that far through the water. Never mind. This isn't really the same at all, is it? which means we do have to go back and go underground. Ah, good. It's one long sewer that doesn't change textures at all during the way. Except this one flashing light. And that decal. It's enough for me. TM the specialist again. Payment specialist. Some rooms were darker as they're unfinished. Unfinished. This was here. Yes. Hopefully I'll be able to see something in this one. TM Seether. Alright, that bodes well. Given all the missing textures. And so they were missing WODs in the first one too. Maybe they were just some WODs that it used to come with and now doesn't. And that has broken some compatibility. And maybe the ones I replaced are supposed to be the ones that are there but aren't. Can't do this to me. Our sensitivity is still a little too high. This map seems kind of big though. Maybe that's a good thing. Bad for me. That only opens one way. Can't actually get out there. Maybe I should take it back. That seems to be more or less all the map is, so I take back my too big thing. Oh, a gun? Is it? Guns? Maybe this game doesn't work like that. I wouldn't know. Fight Yard Fish Tank. It's an underwater tunnel complex like in Jaws 3 or 4. Fair enough. 2048. Sea Strike. All caps folder names. That's not supposed to be. Good. Map by All Muted. Maker of Supermax Prison. Alright. What was it? Fish tank? Fish tank. Alright, we've got an up and we've got a rack of guns. Which I suppose is kind of a nice touch. Can't break the glass on account of the water. I just go in a loop? What's the point of this? No, there is an up. Never mind. Can I bomb these? Is there a bomb? There is no bomb. Just leave your crates hanging out on the platforms. Whoops. Don't tell me there's no way out. What if I want to go in the water? Can't handle the water, apparently. Disappointing. Laser test by EDDNEDDYFAN. I have 6 beans and a breakable set up with a multi-manager and a front button. Problem is, the breakable occurs. Fair enough. Judging by Slayer's comment, says it's just a map where he forgot to give the lasers a colour. Definitely looking forward to this. We'll see all sorts of nothing. Button! Whoa! ED. Blend 1 and 2. These two maps have lights that blend together to make different colours. That's how lights work. Blend 1, blend 2. Except the first blend, the blend 1 is just called blend. Oh, good. NHS. It's not a, no. Right. I will keep copying this one for some reason, but it'll do. NHS. You'd think an example map wouldn't have a WAD problem. Alright. It's vaguely red. It's vaguely white. It's vaguely red again. And it's yellow. It's still pretty much yellow. I guess that's orange. And now it's red. And purple. Okay. Okay. Now I see. It's blue. Surely that should be. So it seems to be blue, red, and yellow, even though that's not how light works. So red and yellow just makes sort of red and yellow, orange if you will. Red and blue does indeed make purple. Blue and yellow shouldn't make, I mean blue and yellow would make white because that's how light works, but yeah, whatever.
Welcome to the HEV.
Yeah, I mean this is more like it. Except
for use in hazardous
I'm guessing still using blue, red, and yellow and red. Whatever. Wait, what? I don't know what the hell I was talking about there. Aim space. It's an aim map in space. Oh, sorry, this is an aim map in the space. You know, the space. There's not many of them. Counter-Strike map. Aim space. Alright, is correct. It is in fact an aim map in the space. That glass doesn't break. And these are just crates. And given that he seemed to put some amount of effort into the detailing of the walls, the map itself is still just decorated with crates. Also something weird's going on with that bit of wall there. All the corners, in fact. Alright, some effort. Not enough. DEAZY. Bomb map just for our little land. 5 to 10 players. Is that a little land? I don't know. It's got the compile log in there despite being a completed map. Alright. Crates. And a bit of grass on the wall. Guess it could be moss. Or some form of a lichen. Oh, there's just one step here that's too tall for you to walk up. Just the one. There's a bomb zone. Explosive crates that, as soon as I'm finished scratching arm. Explosive crates that either don't explode or aren't worth exploding. Probably the former. All signs point to storage area 1. Yeah, this isn't a good map. You could play a good map at your little land. Alright, this map is called question marks times 6. Sorry guy, I can't think of a name for it, and it was a start on a corridor and I build around it, but I can close gaps on roof without it say max leaf faces. So yeah, if anybody has any ideas to add, go ahead, it would be welcomed. Broom RMF. Somebody tells me this is going to be very unfinished. If the RMF was called Roomed, he could have called the map Room. If he really wanted. Incidentally, he said the map was a corridor, so it's not really a room, is it? Right, this map would be a lot easier to read if there wasn't a billion of the same texture. But nevertheless, it doesn't look that bad. At least it wouldn't if it was textured right. That's all it is though. Except this other little bit of tunnel which is fucking full of holes and just generally looks messed up. But it was unfinished. So, who knows? Try base bombing. That reminds me, while I'm thinking about it again. You. Get lost. This will be Counter-Strike, no doubt, because they all are. Credits! Fair enough. Wait, Joswad. Oh, right, yeah. Assume I've got all of these. Let's assume I've got all of these. A laboratory that was harboring many scientific breakthroughs was recently attacked by an extremist terror groups. By extremist terror groups. The terrorists are now ready to completely destroy the facility. Defend the laboratory, doing whatever needed to keep it standing. Plant a bomb in the TNT storage area. I mean, you've got to put that TNT somewhere. Completely destroy the CTU afterwards if some are still behind. You got most of the way there. Try base bombing. You'd be surprised how well it works. It's going to be split up into 3 sections, or... Oh yes, this looks like a laboratory that has a TNT storage area harboring many scientific breakthroughs. You know, this dust map. It's a cubicle dust map. Ah, is this where the science happens? You know, with a chair, a couple of computers, one of which is massively stretched. Ah, this must be the TNT storage area. These unmarked boxes. God damn. At least he tried to give it a plot, I guess. Paper thin brushes by Anonymous. Yes. Null textures. Or invisible textures, if you will. Just a simple example of how to make something appear paper thin. Things can be thinner than paper. The map is called Thin. Map Thin. It is in fact paper thin. And is aligned properly on both sides. Yep. The forest. Problem map. I mainly make maps for me and my friend to fool around in, but this is my latest design. My 15th map. Only problem in it is the dark tunnel to the armory is visible everywhere. Haven't been getting many good maps, have we? Oh, and this link didn't work. Multiple triggers cause event. Yep. Example. Go ahead. Read. Fair enough. If you want the example, you can read it. Button makes him go stand in the thing. And clearly the idea is that this has to hit the other thing. Me standing in this makes that go up. See, if we had a trigger in out like Spirit does, like logic would indicate that you could have, you'd be able to just have that stay up. But no.
Greetings.
Instead, this is all we have. Alright. Since that 2 pages of maps was not nearly enough for some reason this time. Gonna have to get some more, aren't we? Why did I do that again? Lowest. 10, 15, 20. I could probably just go page, what is it? Probably like 38 by this point. It was in fact 38. Let's just do a page. Alright, Fight Yard, Simpson Street. It's a Fight Yard map. Mini Steve says, "Dear God." Which is, I believe, the appropriate reaction. I'm going to have to budge up and cram another window in here so I can get to the downloads. Comes the downside of this potentially being any size. Let's just go ahead and delete all of this rubbish. Alright. Valve? Half-Life? Yes. Zare and Super Simpsons WOD. For reasons unknown. And the compile log again, just in case. Wait, this isn't Half-Life. Stop lying to me. And by lying, I mean stop making me not realize that it's a Fight Yard map, even though I said it multiple times. And it even says right there, it's a Fight Yard map. Oh me. What? Oh. Apologies. Fight Yard, Simpsons Street. Licensed. I'm sure.
Let's move out.
I can get this high. These Mario bricks for some reason. Oh good, there's ladders up here. Map made by Zare, enjoy. Wait. These identical on both sides? They are. Maybe not entirely accurate. And only barely actually connected to the source material. Fair enough. Pop that down there. Right. D, Aztec Rush. Oh yes. Don't mind if I do. Oh. No. No thanks. D, Anti-Dust. I doubt it. Been mapping on and off for probably over a year now. I learned a good amount, but I'm no expert mapper. Yada yada yada. Map is made in dedication to Dust, but also made because Dust solely lacks texture variants. I bet this is gonna be the map to crack that. DE antidust. It's like antidote, except dust. You know, when dust and antidust collide, they annihilate each other. Good. Everyone has a vent in the floor that leads to the sewers, right? I'll give it this much. It's so far anti-dust. Oh, jeez. I guess that could be reasonable. It's not like I've been in a warehouse. But it seemed real big. And probably is now, think about it. Good. This might be plants. DNA sequences. It's easy to get those mixed up, I know, but still. Go on, where does the vent go? Where was the vent? Okay, I just missed the hole. There's another vent that leads down there. They're not even sewers, because that's literally all that's down here. It's amazing it doesn't flood. Alright. Breakable glass on door. Well, it is possible without spirit. Here it is. Glass cannot be transparent. Cannot be used in a DM map. Or CS, as you can only walk through it from one side. Because the other side is the breakable glass for when you open it. I don't know what hacky way he's actually doing this. Door break glass is the map name. I like that simple language. Good.
HEV Mark IV protective system for use in hazardous environment conditions.
My guess is it's got something to do with the fact that this door will never close or open it again. Correct?
Contaminant sensors
Is this the case?
activated. Monitoring. Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system for use in hazardous environment conditions. Welcome to the
Nah. There's so many guns that messed up my test.
HEV Mark IV protective system for use
Yes.
in hazardous
I guess it's just
conditions.
some hackery about where it actually appears. And it's not breakable glass while it's moving. Possibly not even using a door rotating, but yeah. Aim Aztec bunkers. Me needs suggestions. Bring it all, baby. Post critics and all that shit as well. I'm ready. It's an Aztec base map with something to look like bunker stuff. Oh boy. There were some people in this time. Everyone, it seems. Alright. I so far like this complete void that this version of this the Aztecs were good at making voids, apparently. Bet you can get out here. Yep. This is unnecessary. Oh look, the map wasn't even this finished. That's how I feel. GTI Blue OX energy drink. Host externally. This doesn't seem like it'll work. I should open up my broken links thing again. I've got to be thorough. First off, I'm going to go on that one because which one was it? 2084. This one? This one. This one's first up because I'm not touching an executable for a map. It is not necessary. And next up is this because a plane up don't work. I'm sorry, this is unnecessary, but I've got the time. GTI. Could just copy it, couldn't I? Okay. Aim MW pistols. Map info. Cool fast deathmatch. Max players 20. Spawns with all pistols. It's my first complete map. That's about as crazy my skill allow me to go at this point, but I already have a lot of upcoming maps. That's unfortunate. On the drawing board, course mapping rocks. Please feel free to give comment on what's hot or not. That's correct. I don't know why I highlighted that. Yes. Penguin Boy requested it, and I'm happy to do it. Some are more broken than others, and some exist in other places more than others. What's this called? Aim MW pistols. I blocked it out of my mind because of that goddamn stupid description. Oh, lights and map maker name thing, whatever. English fails me. It has broken me. That's this map. Glass entry, force field. It's my entry for the glass component. Now that's over, I've decided to submit it. Let's take a look. Compo Mule. Mule. Mully. Something. Valve. Maps. Compo Mully. Okay. That seems unnecessary. I guess I can just keep creating head crabs and then murdering them. Completely out of my control. Also, I like how the laser comes from the wrong side. Or maybe it's the right side. It's hard to tell. Well, badges is my second map that I've actually worked on for more than 30 minutes. Note, the scientist doesn't have any work yet. Times are hard for the scientists. Don't get to see exactly the nature of his lack of work, but you know. Nightmare, a horror map. This is a horrifying map that is sure to keep you alert at all times and will most definitely make you jump a good few times. Have you ever played a map called RC Moonside? Ricochet? You might recognize the sounds and texture style of this map. RC Moonside was my inspiration for this map. Well, what am I still talking for? You weren't, you were typing. Play the map and get scared already. Are you up for it? We're gonna get spooky. Installation, you could have done this folder setup yourself, but you didn't. Oh, sorry. The last step is pray that I can go to sleep tonight. Am I right to be cynical? Wait, where are the sounds supposed to go? If it's got a custom WOD, then sure, I believe it. Freak WOD sounds should go in ambience. Okay. Terra Laugh, Terra Scream 2, Electric Boogaloo, Freaky WOD, and Nightmare. Map, Nightmare. Alright, I'm pretty sure volume. Okay. Keep that nice and low. Sweet dreams. Red text because that's spooky. And this texture work. Oh, whoa. It's a hologram zombie. Kind of a neat clock, except for the fact it's backwards. That's the scariest of all. Can I kill the ghost zombie? There we go. Hello, Muzz. Just waiting for the obligatory texture right up in the face. Oh. Well. Or that. Okay, that just always does that. Good. Green does the same. Do all these doors do this? No. Well. That's just inconvenient. There's something funny about this. Bet this guy was funky before he died on that bed. As a skeleton. Why is this water? Yeah, that's why.
Major fracture detected.
Healing here, thank you. Well, guess I should keep going here first. What is? Oh. It's a funk push apparently. It's either good design or bad design, I'm not sure which. I can hear the clock. Checking the doors, even though this is clearly just pushing me away from something. Don't go outside the walls. Can't lose the effect when he just swims out here with me. No, and when I can see him. I don't know if it's intended for me to be killing these things, but hey, he challenged me. These could be spawning endlessly. I like a challenge. That's why I instantly came outside the walls. Why is that one already dead? Anyway, that's clearly not what he was intending. It's kind of not much to this area if you don't. I feel like I didn't see half of the map though. Can I get them to kill each other? No. Kind of takes away a little bit of the effect when they're just murdering each other. Come on, we can get more. I want to get at least some more of these dead. I want to get you down to one. Stop getting distracted. Okay. Since that's clearly how this is supposed to go. Oh. I'll do this again just because I want to. I feel like I didn't see everything in the first bit. Yeah. Actually. Yep. Just because it saves me some time and crowbarring him to death. Why won't you die? What did I do last time? Did I just go straight to the end? I mean, I guess I shouldn't really expect any of these doors to do anything by this point. But I want them to. What did I do last time? I was expecting the bees to kill him faster. Alright, one of the doors randomly does it. Yeah, okay, never mind. whatever I was expecting is going to happen. Good point. It wasn't that scary, and I think the texturing was a big part of that. Maybe that's just me. ECDT. The compiled map for Jester isn't done. Gotcha. Nope. ECDT. Does that mean we shouldn't be playing this? Oh, good. Let's guess it's actually a Counter-Strike map, isn't it? Despite not being marked as such. Well, maybe not. Maybe it just uses a Counter-Strike texture. Nevertheless. Strange Crossfire vibes. Very particular Crossfire vibes. Not getting a Crossfire feel at all from this map. What is Crossfire? Wait, there's a helipad. Like Crossfire. Was this entered in the competition? Officina. But fair enough. Okay, Half-Life. They will judge how they will. No access, radiation hazard. They're not kidding, there actually is no access. What's that supposed to be? Oh, that I guess. Ravine, I have seen this before. Ah, it didn't have lighting before. Ravine. Half-Life, I guess. The first one was Ravine Tester B. Yep, Ravine. Couldn't open a WAD. Mag cover. I feel like I had this problem last time. I'm guessing it's the same, well, WADs, and I deleted them because I don't want my thing filled up with false WADs. How many? Alright, Half-Life Liquid, Xeno, decals, mag cover, would C, D, E, and that's it. Okay, that's not that many. Oh god, where am I going? Valve. Cool fat once again. Mag cover. Would C. Would D. And would E. It's probably not supposed to be like that, but... Oh, wait. That's not what how that bind works. Impulse 101. That'll do. Since this part is welded and leads somewhere. By somewhere, I mean nowhere. An ambient sound. Or two. This door still doesn't lead anywhere. Like, visibly doesn't lead anywhere. I will jump down the ravine in a second. This is nice. Shame the rest of the map isn't. I guess the vertex manipulation isn't too bad. It's a nice little touch there, that train actually mapped. That door's alright too. Now we go down. You know, just so you've got a light in your deathmatch. Repercussions. However you actually pronounce that. The beginning of a single player adventure. I'm guessing you never finished it. The only thing uploaded. A section of a labs complex similar to Black Mesa. But I guess that's unique in that he didn't just straight up call it Black Mesa. Alright. You can tell it's the start of a good adventure because you just show up in the middle of this room and there's a suit and some guns there. This door. Oh, an N for sound. That doesn't turn off when you go back in the other room. Unsurprisingly. Nope. I got careless, I'm sorry. Guess this isn't mapped too badly. There's some nice details. I don't know why the scientist is dead on the table. That door could use a sound. This, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. That door also should make some indication that it's not going to work. You guys weren't here before. Do I need to get up there? Yeah, okay. If you insist. I don't think I do need to get up here. Since there's nothing up here. Never mind. I take it back. Oh, I got a level 2 access card. Oh. That's a very slow lift. Guess I can't get out of this room here either. But I got the access card. Does that mean some of these doors are randomly going to work? Because surely they'd have a lock sounds, right? Right? Okay. Glad we've established this. Let's assume that's where I needed the access card. What was through the other door? Nothing. Good. He was awfully nonchalant about being shot. That's all, folks. Comments, please. M3 Arena. Simple little arena. Yes, I know you can get stuck in the teleporter. Don't comment on the problems I already know about. That I couldn't be bothered fixing before I fixed it. Don't go through the teleporter too fast or everyone will get stuck. Bodes well. Counter-Strike. Oh. Okay. So in other words, you just sit on the teleporter and then everyone gets stuck on the entire team. Also, I can just keep walking on this teleporter and I'll keep saying that someone's entered the arena. He could have just put this up slightly so that you fall or something. You can't reach it. Look, I'm going to be a terrorist now. See? Also, why does it need to tell you someone's entered the arena? Also, what if you don't enter the arena? Anyway. Subway example. Fair enough. Subway 2. The second Subway. My favourite fast food. Okay. This is not really... What's this supposed to be an example for? Demonstration of how to make a moving subway tunnel. Well, whatever. Nexus by Jazzle. Well, he was the... Yeah, he made maps. Scrupulous error removal, something released, yada yada yada. And it doesn't exist. On the list with ye. Invisible wall. I put an invisible wall on this map using a Funk illusionary entity and giving one side invisible texture. That is not the easiest way to do an invisible wall. Even with the... well... Whatever. I guess clip wasn't always a thing. Nope. Invisible.
Welcome to the HEV Mark
Hi,
IV
Mr. Freeman.
protective system
Roger that. Let's run
for
like
use
hell.
in hazardous
Wait, what am I supposed to be?
conditions.
Oh, that's the kind of invisible wall I meant. Except it's pretty clear that it's there. For several reasons. It's not really an invisible wall, is it? That's a intangible wall. Surely. Alright, we got a little bit of time. Let's see if I can grab a couple more. Page... what was it? 39, yeah, I guess. There we go. Alright, Darth Templar uploaded camera trouble. Of course he did. Matt map. Or Matt RMF. Let's do that. Why did I put it there? What is wrong with me? Oh no. Something went wrong. There we go. Supposed to be a rotating shot of the G-man. That certainly seems to be the case given the one info target I can see. Assume that's an info target. Get out of the way. Yes. The camera rotates around the G-man and he talks. Let's see. Tell 1, tell 2, and then tell. Tell 1 is... oh, what's that? That's the camera. Matt Smith? Okay, never mind. Whatever. I'm sure you get the idea. High Tribes Test. Yeah, it's in readme, just a small corridor. Tell me what you think should be added or removed, etc., and what kind of feel you get from it. Bad feel. Alright. It's using some seemingly higher def textures than you can expect from Half-Life. And that seems to be the entire thing, so okay. I mean, even something like that, it's hard to respect too much or give it names out because who's gonna play it? You can't play it, you can look at it. Half-Life Containment. In progress map for my Half-Life prequel story, Half-Life Containment. Only thing he uploaded. But it's nearly 2 megs, so we should be glad he uploaded anything. Because we probably wouldn't get to play it otherwise. Wait, why are there models in Valve but also Minimod? Also, why are the maps here? My level 1. Which do appear to exist. Couldn't I just put them all in? I'm gonna do this. First I'm gonna put that here. Then I'm gonna put that in here. Yes. And then I'm going to restart soon. Because it makes you do that. This will probably be the last one. Should cap it off nicely. we're gonna miss out on CS underscore 1337 Siege, which I'm sure is gonna be the next banger. Come on now, Steam. You can do it. Alright. Let's try and figure out what it's called without looking at it. Half-life containment? Nope. Containment? Yes. Alright. Medium. Half-life containment. Alright.
Launch officer reports Alpha satellite deploy is nominal.
It's a perfectly fine little office.
Access granted.
I'm sorry, why do we need to grant access for this squeaky metal door?
Black Mesa topside temperature is 93 degrees.
Why are you here?
Security lock disengaged.
That's a very short map. Okay. Am I going up? Or down? Or anywhere? Or am I just stuck in this elevator for the rest of my life? Oh, good.
Security lock.
Well, I mean, it's kind of my fault. Right, that is in fact the extent of that map. Like it has a giant glass wall out to a fucking cliff off of New Mexico.
Security
Then you come through here, and there's a lift, and that's it. Okay. He wasn't lying, that was the start of his prequel story. Fair enough. His friend Chicken Man. Let's see if Chicken Man exists. Chicken Man. Maps? Journals? Literally nothing? One login? Anyway. That is it from me for now. Since it's time to stop. That is... It was the best character of that year. Yeah. I'm done for now. Certainly, maybe if you want in on the Saturday one, get in touch, because I'd like to have another guest again, and you're around. Otherwise, I will see everyone Saturday. Bye bye.